and what this opportunity can bring. So let's see if Jess is going to see if she can unmute and see if we can start this off.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
And it's not echoing?
Not at all.
Holy smokes. Okay. I've got Melanie on my computer. I've got me on my phone. I don't know where to look. It's fine. Everything's fine. Hey, guys. All right. Let's see. Are we waiting for Mel?
I think she said, let's just start, and she's going to pop in.
Okay, cool. And it looks like we're on Facebook. Okay. We are ready to roll. Welcome. Oh my gosh. I am so excited to have y'all here. So we're just going to introduce ourselves first. If you've been in the group for a little while, you've seen maybe a little bit, of our stories. Just a second. Sorry, I had this turned down. And so we just want to kind of share a little bit about us, where we're coming from and just so you can kind of get a little bit of insight, and background. So I actually started as a customer doing a Shanti workout 6 years ago. So if anyone's heard of like Insanity or, T25, Shanti, hip hop abs, like back in the day, right? That's my man. And that's where I started.
You muted yourself.
There I am.
There I am.
Is that better? Sorry.
And see, anybody can do this.
I know. Exactly. For real. So I started 6 years ago as a customer just because I wanted to lose a little bit of weight. I wanted to get in shape. And I started feeling so incredible. I was just sharing naturally on social media. I was like, I lost 4 pounds this week. I started following this meal plan. I feel better than I ever have. And I was just talking about it. I'm like, this shake is amazing. And people just started asking me. People started asking me what I was doing, how it all worked. And I was sending them to my coach because I'm like, oh, my girl hooked me up. She can hook you up. Like, this is what we do. And my coach was like, Jess, you got to do this. Like, your people want to work with you. And so that was 6 years ago, and I haven't looked back. I have never felt better. I have more confidence. I have more energy. I am a better person because I said yes to this opportunity 6 years ago and invested in myself. So I bleed Beachbody blue for sure. But I just believe so much in this process because I know what it did for me and my life. And now has turned into this opportunity that's blessing my family and so many people around me. So that's where it all started for me. Started as a customer. I know a lot of people start, in different ways, but I think that it's going to be cool to kind of hear where we all kind of come from. So Farin has a little bit of a different story.
Yes. So hi guys, I'm Farin, and I started this business. It's so crazy because we all can think of kind of like our workout person. So even if you don't do Beachbody or you've never done it, or you're like, I don't know what this is, like you have a workout person, someone in your brain, no matter who it is, that you're like, okay, that's who you think of when you do it. And so for me, mine was Tony Horton, and I did P90X back in the day. Never knew what coaching was, didn't even know it was a thing. And so, it didn't take until I had baby number 2. And I had a huge thing of, postpartum depression, just not loving myself and who I was, until I kind of was like, okay, enough's enough. I got to find something. So, and that's where I got into some Beachbody stuff. And so like some of you on here, and I know that like once you start liking Beachbody stuff, then things start popping up in your feed and you start to see more, and then you're way more aware of who is a coach. And you're like, okay, they're doing something. They're doing what I'm doing. And you love it. Like you start getting positive. When you start doing fitness and health and stuff like that, you're all So that's where I was. And it wasn't until I saw a post. For me, like my story of joining a coaching was seeing a post of girls on a beach and talking about, living their best life and being that girl and making an income from, doing things that they love and helping themselves. And like the whole mission of what we do as coaches was like in this, post. And I remember seeing that and literally getting up, I was overweight still. I had, spit up all over me. My husband just got up to get us more snacks, like, cause we were like, we eat snacks every night and watch Survivor at that time. And so it was like, kid went to bed, let's have some snacks. And so he like got up to get us more snacks. And like, that's the life I was living, if you can just picture that, which is a great life, but you're just like, you know, gosh, hold down the snacks, Baron, come on now. So I like got up and followed him into getting the snacks. And I like showed him, I was like, look at this, look at this, look at these girls. And he was like, oh, that's cool. You know, and I was like, you know, why not me? And that was it. Like, that was like that's my whole story of coaching. And if I can pass anything on to any of you, if you can remember anything, is like, why not me? And I looked and I was like, why not me? I can do this, you know? And literally, like, if you were to look at me at that moment, and I'm, you know, I'm overweight, like I am no bikini competitor. I have nothing going on, no Facebook, no Instagram. I've got nothing, like got nothing. I didn't even like anybody's stuff on Facebook. I was that girl. And so it's like, you know, and I said that, and I made this decision, why not me? And my husband's like, all right, let's do this. And I just did it. And I was like, I came back, you know, messaged my coach and like, and said, I want to do this. I want to do this right now. I want to do it right now. And I made the conscious decision. Like, I don't care what it is. It was like being on a cliff and jumping and saying, I'm just going to learn to fly on the way down. And I'm going to grab my wings on the way down and hope that someone helps me. And that absolutely happens. And so, and it's literally, it's so crazy to think, you know, your life, where would I be if right now, if I didn't just hit that submit button and just say, go for it? Because it's 4 years later, you know, I'm living in, you know, the home of my dreams. Like, I'm living exactly where I want to live, going on countless vacations, like living my life literally to the fullest. My husband lost 55 pounds. I lost, you know, so I made my husband a sexy beast. So like, here you go. Like, I did that. You know, and like, and I, you know, and I got healthy and my kids are healthy. So like, you have this amazing opportunity that we can't wait to share with you. So that's kind of my story. And, you know, it's for me, it was just, why not me? And that's how I started. So, and then now you're going to hear from Mel.
Guys, I came in like a wrecking ball tonight. I was driving down the road and it was dark and it was raining and I busted out of Landon's basketball game. Literally the buzzer rang and I ran out. We had a tournament this week, and so of course the first game is at 7 p.m. and this call is at 8, right? So I made it. I had to restart my computer, but that's life. And so guys, I'm so excited to be co-hosting this sneak peek into coaching with Jess and Farin. And just to give you a quick little story of how I found Beachbody. So I am shy, I am introverted, and you would never know that, right? But I found Beachbody in 2011 after I have 2 boys, so Landon and Bryce, and right now Landon is going to be 12 in just a couple of weeks, and I don't know, how old is Bryce? Bryce is 10, right? 10 and 12. You have a 10 and 12-year-old. I keep forgetting. He just had a birthday. And I actually started with Beachbody when Bryce was 6 months old. I was struggling big time after having my kids, right? And so I never really had a weight issue growing up. You know, I was athletic, I was busy, I was on the go. But so I never really, and like I dieted, so, and I was always dieting, right? Did anybody grow up like that? Like, I watched my mom like drink Diet Coke and eat Smart Ones meals, and she did like some sort of leg warmer workup. It was like buns and thighs on her little, like, you know, I don't know, what was that thing called? The record player, right? Like, that's what I remember growing up, right? So so I just grew up with that. So after I had kids and I needed to lose weight, I sort of went to that mindset of like Diet Coke instead of regular Coke, and Smart Ones meals and 100-calorie packs, and oh, we'll have whole wheat bread instead of white bread. And I would like diet Monday through Thursday, and then I would like have pizza and drinks on the weekend, and we would go out for breakfast and we would eat donuts, and every Monday I was just starting over. And I would buy these class passes to go take like Zumba class or, you know, something at the community college, but I would use like half of the pass and then never show back up again. And so I was like this chronic quitter. And it was about 5 months into, you know, into kind of my postpartum journey where I hit rock bottom. I didn't have any clothes that fit. I had left my full-time job to stay home with Landon and Bryce. So we had a very strict budget. and I couldn't fit into my summer clothes. Nothing would fit. Shirt after shirt, I would pull it out and I'd be like, what the heck happened? Did somebody shrink this in the wash? Or my pants, I couldn't button them. And I was frustrated because I couldn't buy new clothes and I couldn't figure out how to get the weight off. I had a horrible hernia after having the boys. I had a separation in my abdomen, so I looked like I was 3 to 4 months pregnant, even though I wasn't. So I had all this confidence issues that were sort of going on, and so private little Melanie found herself posting on Facebook about eating celery and trying to lose weight, which was weird because I was that girl that was like, it's our anniversary, we had a baby, we got a dog. Like that was the only times that I ever posted on Facebook, right? And so I always say it was fate. I always say that it was like meant to be, but my coach actually was somebody that my husband went to high school with her husband. And so we were connected on Facebook because of our wedding. And she invited me. She said, hey, I saw your post and I think I can help you. And of course I went and kind of scrolled through her Facebook and she had an amazing transformation and she looked happy and she had 2 kids. And I thought, okay, I'm going to give this a go. I know nothing about at-home workouts. I know nothing about what a challenge group is, but I need something and I need to make a change. And so I committed to Insanity, which is one of the hardest workouts, I think personally, that's out there. And I did all 60 days and I joined this challenge group and I fell in love with the workouts. But for me, it was nutrition. Nutrition was like the light bulb moment where I realized I can actually eat a good amount of food. I don't have to starve myself and I can have energy throughout the day. And for me, I was like, I want to teach people how to do this. I want to teach people how to feel the way that I feel. And so 30 pounds gone. And I started my business just a few months later with less than 100 friends on Facebook. I didn't have an Instagram account. I had never, ever done any kind of direct sales before. My undergrad is psychology and I have a master's in special ed. So over the past, I'm like the old one. I'm the grandma here tonight. I've been around. It'll be 9 years in July. But what started as, oh my gosh, I really think I could help other people lose weight, became, oh my gosh, I could really make an income with this. And then as I was watching other people's success stories and people were sharing kind of their income and what they had been doing, it lit this fire within me. And I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to earn these trips. I'm going to go to the top. I'm going to pay off my debt. We're going to buy a house. And I just kept showing up and I just kept serving. And here we are today. My husband stays home with our kids. We run our business together and I get to work with all of these amazing women. So I am so honored and blessed that I get to share this Zoom call with, I have goosebumps. Like I really feel truly like this business has just blessed me so much. So I'm excited to share with you guys tonight what we're going to share. This is like life-changing stuff. So I think I'm passing it back to you, Jess, aren't I?
Yeah, it is life-changing stuff. And that I love that you still get goosebumps after all this time, that you still get goosebumps. So you're talking about that.
You look so pretty. Look how beautiful you look.
I mean, I got this ring light and I think the next investment in my business is going to be somebody to carry it around everywhere I go because it should be running for president. It is incredible. I love it so much. So thank you very much. You're so sweet. So I think it's really cool to kind of look back and see where this all kind of started, because Beachbody didn't start as a sales, a network marketing company, a multi-level marketing. Like it didn't start there. It started in just fitness. And really, I don't even think it had a nutrition side of it, to be honest. It was just fitness. It was infomercials. They were selling DVDs. Way back when, do you guys know like P90X and Tony Horton? Like that's what kind of started it all. And they had other things, Kathy, what was her name? That did Slim and Sticks. I can't remember her name. I'm sorry. But they had, other things here and there. But the big one was Tony Horton with P90X. And that really kicked things off. And so what happened was this kind of movement was created with P90X. Tony Horton is a huge personality, right? And this program was actually pretty incredible. And so what they started to do with the beginning of the internet was they had these talk forums. And people who were doing P90X were on these talk forums talking about, the program and their results and what they're doing and their nutrition and kind of helping each other, kind of just a peer-to-peer support thing. And the CEO kind of took notice of this, and he noticed that the people who were engaged in these talk forums were actually getting better results. And so just being the genius that he is, he kind of just started to mastermind. And the way that I've heard the story is that he literally just went to this whiteboard and started like writing it all out, and like had like founding coaches come in and like pitched it to them, and everyone kind of thought he was a little bit insane. But he realized that peer-to-peer support was huge, and it made people get better results, and they stuck with it longer. And that's what he ultimately wanted, right? He wanted people to buy into the program, but actually use it and get results. He didn't want just another, dusty DVD on the shelf. And so from that, the coaching opportunity was born, and it wasn't distributors, right? Like he didn't create a distributing opportunity. It was a coaching opportunity because he wanted us to support people to get the best results. And so that happened way back, I don't even know, is it 11 years now? Something like that. And so since then, it's just grown from there, right? It started with like, what is it? Was it 20 founding coaches? I don't know why the number 7 sticks in my head. It was like very small. And they legit went to towns and talked about like in forums and meetings, about these programs. And that is how this opportunity has grown to over 400,000 coaches now, helping millions of people every single year with their health and fitness. And we have since added nutrition with Shakeology. Back then, Shakeology did not exist. This has been nurtured and grown literally from the ground up with amazing nutrition experts and superfood hunters and incredible people that have just found the best of the best to create a shake like no other, that literally cannot be touched by any other shake on the market, just the quality and the nutrients that it provides. And so we've added Shakeology. We've added amazing things like Beachbody On Demand. So even back when I started 6 years ago, we had DVDs. A new program came out, we bought a DVD. A new program came out, we bought another DVD. Lots of DVDs stored up in this house. But now, just with technology, we've evolved with technology, and we were kind of ahead of it. And now we kind of have the Netflix of fitness. And so all of our programs are streamed online, so convenient. If you haven't started your own program yet, it is the best of the best. You move on from program to program. You have everything at your fingertips, all of the program materials, everything that you could possibly want. Meal plans, there's a cooking show, so many resources for people to get good results, because we know that fitness plus nutrition, and then us as the coach offering support, that's the total solution for health and wellness. And our entire mission statement is to help people live a healthy and fulfilling life and help them achieve their goals. And so I love that it started so naturally. I love that it just grew this organic thing, right? And this organic business and network marketing opportunity, because it really can be just that. Like I said, I started as a customer, so I feel like my business grew very much the same way. It just grew so organically. Like people wanted to know what I was doing, and I helped them do what I was doing, right? And it's just been that over and over and over. So yeah, that kind of sums up everything we have. Like I said, Beachbody On Demand performance line. If you guys have not gone on the Energize train, welcome to your newest addiction, because I just slammed a little packet before we got started. It's an all natural pre-workout, but we also have post-workout drinks and, creatine and hydrate, which is an electrolyte supplement, like so many different opportunities to help people along their journey. Beach bars are one of our newest thing, the best, snack bars out there. So good. My kids love them. We have an amazing program called the Ultimate Reset that is literally like scientifically proven to do amazing things in your body. And of course we have other, apparel, so many different opportunities. And I want you guys to hear all of these things, because not only are those tools to help you help people get good results, like whatever they need, right? If they need more help in nutrition, we have 2B mindset and ultimate portion fix, and literally ways for you to get certified to help people with their nutrition goals. And we have so many tools for them. But guys, these are all income opportunities for coaches. We have so many different consumable things and different tools to get in our clients' hands. And it's all opportunity for us too, as a business owner. And I love that, because when it first started, you know, and it was just Shakeology and just DVDs, our hands were a little bit tied. But now that we have so much to offer, our business is just growing and growing with every new product they offer. And they are the Beachbody is so invested in us as coaches. We have a coach advisory board, you know, that helps the company to kind of navigate different things like that, so that coaches benefit from it. So I just love that. I hope that helps with a little bit of background of the company and how this all kind of got started. I think we're going to kick it over. Who's next? I don't even know.
Me, I'm next.
Yay.
Yay. So I was thinking the whole time, I was like, you know that a coach loves this business when Jessica Carey gets on, because she's like, let me just tell you the whole story. And like, she is so in love with, you know, and I love it because she's like, and we have this, and we have this, and it's like, and that is so awesome, you know, to join in on something, or like, hey, we're like, oh, we're not just slinging shakes here. We're not just, you know, like giving you people diet pills and be like, here, no, it's like, hey, we kind of have the whole package, and our job as a coach is to help people with that. So that's where I'm coming in. So if you're on here, you know, I know some people join in and these calls because you see the community and you see the people doing, and you're like, I just want to be a part of that. I don't know what it is, you know, and I swear I was like, I don't know what they do with that Shakeology. I don't know anything. I just want to be a part. I just want to be there. Whatever gets me on that beach, I'll put Shakeology wherever you want it, you know, like I will do it. But so right now you might be like, okay, what the heck is a coach? What am I actually going to do? What do you mean? Right. And so, you know, I think sometimes we call each other like, I personally love, like, you know, the fitness influencer thing. Like, I'm influencing others on how to be, you know, fitness or successful or with their health and all. And so I like, you guys all have to like, I can't even focus because like Melanie, it's like, oh, Melanie, you know, like this is coaching. Can we stop for a second? Like Melanie's like saying goodnight to her son. Like, this is coaching. Like, how amazing is that? You can never do that at any other job. Can you imagine? You know, like working at an office and your son comes in, they'd be like, get him out of here. Keeps coming in to give you hugs. It's weird. That not here. Like, my son just came in earlier and I was a little different. I was like, get out of here. He was like, Mom, you know, my kids do that thing where they're like, my finger hurts, you know, and you're like, I need water. Like, oh my gosh. So anyway, what does a coach do? What do we actually do? What is it? The best thing, and really just to simplify it for you guys, is the number one thing for being a coach is to focus on yourself. You need to be the healthiest version of yourself. And I'm not saying like go be a fitness model or anything like that. It's meaning like every day working on being a better version. And so for me, 4 years later, I am still like doing things to positively impact my life. And so through coaching, so meaning whether trying a new workout program or, you know, trying something new or trying new meals or, you know, working on my mental state or helping my kids be healthy or helping my husband or my family or impacting others, you know, but it's a constant thing that I do. So, you know, if you're thinking about this, you know, and you're like, I want to be a coach, I want to do this. The first thing of being a coach is seriously, you know, doing the things. So it's eating healthy and it's focusing on that and it's doing your workouts. And the biggest thing we do is like be a product of the product. And the simple of that is like, I would never tell any of you like, hey, yes, I am this coach, start selling stuff. And you've never even tried a darn thing. Like, it's like, hey, join this fitness group with us, do this with me. We will hold your hand and do this, you know, group with you. And then, you know, now you can help inspire others. So for me, I personally, how I coach is, you know, for me, for coaching is just simply doing the things and sharing that with others. And by sharing, I mean, posting some things on Facebook. I'm talking like, and you don't have to go into your whole life and, you know, but, you know, one night it was just posting that I ate a spoonful of peanut butter with dark chocolate chips and people wanted to join me. They're like, yes, you girl, I love it. I want to do that too. And it's just sharing these simple things that make my life easier and how I impact my life and my kids and my family, sharing that with others in hopes to inspire others. And that's really how you coach. That's like that. That's it. You focus on you and you help others along the way. That is seriously like the base of this business. Others, inspire everyone around you, and we help you. And like when you join in, you learn about this later about trainings and stuff, is we mentor you and like, okay, this is how to do it, this is how to share, not sell, this is how to not be schemy, this is how not to be slimy about it, this is like just be you. And so, you know, and my friend always puts it the best way, a coach is seriously, we're just glorified cheerleaders. Like Jess was actually a cheerleader, I think Melanie was actually a cheerleader, so this is great. But it's like we're just like cheerleaders for other people. And so many times I have met amazing women and they just don't know how amazing they are. And, you know, I always tell people, if you're new to this, like the 3 reasons why people don't lose weight or they can't get to their goals is 1, they don't know what workouts to do. They literally go to the gym, pick things up and put them down, right? And you've probably been that person before where you're like, I just don't know what to do. 2, they don't know what to eat. Right? Eating is like probably the hardest part of this whole thing for people, like trying to get healthy. They don't know what to eat. That's where we help them. Like, we don't have to create the meal plans. They're created by dietitians, nutritionists, everything. So it's like, you know, here we provide them with this. And the last part of that, the reason why people don't get results is because they don't have accountability. Like they don't have someone in their corner saying, you've got this, you can do this. And let's be real, their husbands are sitting on the couch eating Cheetos, watching them like, you know, complain about being fat and be like, yeah, it's fine. Come over here and eat some Cheetos with me. Right. Or they have a best friend that every time they talk about, you know, going to the gym together, best friend never shows up. You know, or they just have no one in their life that they can be like, I don't love myself. Or they're around a bunch of girls that do love themselves and they just don't feel comfortable being the one that says, I don't love me. So as a coach, you were that person that's like, I'm here to help keep you accountable. Right. And you don't have to do it individually. We do it through fitness accountability groups. You know, and so it's not like this, I don't have to like one-on-one, you know, mentor every single person, but I create this safe space for everyone to say, here, come with me, let's do this together. So really what a coach is just being a cheerleader for someone. And I always say for this business, you know, when we get into money and people talk about that, is something Katie Ursa's always said, it's always stuck with me. She was like, you don't deserve to make an income unless you make an impact. And so it's like in this business, just make an impact. If your goal is like, I just want to help people. Yeah, I want to make money. Doctors want to make money too, right? And they also want to help people, but I want to make money and I want to make an impact. You will absolutely succeed. So moving on.
Well, that's my turn. I'm up and I get to talk about money. Woohoo! All right. I know you guys all want to know, how do you actually create an income with Beachbody? So I was like, yeah, I'll talk about this one. So you guys, one of the things that I think is really incredibly important is that you actually understand how we earn an income. I mean, we are not just out there playing around on social media, right? Posting our, you know, side-by-side transformations or inviting you to join a challenge group, right? But there actually is intention behind it. So there's a couple of ways that you can earn as a Beachbody coach. And as soon as you enroll as a coach, you instantaneously have a website. You instantaneously can start creating commission. So you are given a website and that website has a unique ID that's attached to it. And anytime you share that link, anytime, we call it a share a cart, like when you actually create, I'll tell you a funny story. There was this one time when Beachbody launched Share a Cart and they accidentally wrote Shart a Cart. I'm not even kidding you. When they first launched it and we were all like, oh my God, are they gonna fix that? And it was like 3 days before they fixed it. So now every time I say Share a Cart, I think of Shart a Cart. That's it. That's what I got to say. All right. Hi, Jeff. So anyways, back to how you earn. So everybody gets their own unique ID, their own unique coach ID. And you can give that out. So when somebody purchases from you, you earn a commission. So every single product, from supplements to fitness programs to challenge packs, to, you know, our ultimate reset, our 3-day refresh, all of that is commissionable. So you're going to get a 25% commission off of everything that people purchase from you. You also get these bonuses. We call them challenge pack bonuses. So if you sell a challenge pack to somebody, you're going to get a little bit of a bigger commission. They bundle it together and they give it a discounted price. So that's one way. That's instantaneous. You can come into coaching and say, I just want to retail. I just want to sell people the products, the programs. I want to help them get results. right? So that's kind of step number one. That's instant. The second way that you can earn an income is through creating a team. Now, with Beachbody, it's not like if I sign up everybody and their brother and I just enroll them, I'm going to be rolling in the dough, right? That's not the way it goes. When you say, I'm going to build a team, excuse me, you actually, what happens is you can begin to earn an income based off of your downline, but what they actually produce. So for example, if I enroll Farin and I say, Farin, like, let's run some challenge groups together, right? You bring in 5 people, I'm going to bring in 5 people. We're going to support them in a challenge group. We're going to do this together. We're going to split up the responsibilities, right? Farin's going to earn commissions from the people that she brings in. But because I'm the sponsor coach and I'm above her, I will start to create volume. And what happens is you can begin to have what's called a team cycle bonus. And it's sort of abstract. I will say I didn't quite understand it until I got into it. But just to give you kind of an understanding, as your team grows, as you find people that come alongside of you and want to do what you do because you've inspired them and you've shared the story or you've helped them get results and they want to pay it forward, it can really begin to grow. As an Emerald coach, which means you just have 2 people on your team, and maybe those 2 people are actually out there sharing and producing, you know, some volume themselves, you can earn up to $250 a week just from your team. And that doesn't include your commissions. And then if you keep growing your team and you get to diamond, your cycles, your weekly cycles can increase and you can earn up to $2,000 a week just off of your team, right? And then it goes up. It actually increases all the way to like $12,000 a week that you can actually potentially earn off of your team. So when you first start out in the business, right, the whole team concept can seem a little overwhelming. So we always start you with really focusing on getting customers enrolled in a challenge group. Let's help people get results. Let's just get the understanding of getting results maybe for yourself and for a few other people. But as you begin to become proficient at the invite process and running challenge groups, you're like, I want to do more of this. I want to help other people create freedom too. And that's really where the next steps is us teaching you how to actually grow your team. So you can earn from commissions, you can earn from team cycles, but we also have a thing and it's called a matching bonus. So you can actually earn a percentage of commissions from what your team is earning. And then we have quarterly bonuses. So every quarter, based on your rank, once you start to have multiple diamond coaches in your team, there are these quarterly bonuses. And gosh, like those bonuses can range from $500 to like $35,000, which is crazy a quarter, right? Which blows my mind. I actually made $35,000 a year working full time. All right. So the business opportunity has this wide range of potential from, you know, just a little bit of success, right? And just a small amount of commissions to really wanting to grow a large organization. But the thing is you're not sitting there waiting for your boss to come in and give you a performance review and give you a raise. If you say to yourself, I want to make more money this week, then you go out there and you talk to more people. Right? If your car breaks and you need to fix it, you go out there and you talk to more people, you create more income. It is like up to you. You actually get to control the bottom line. And for me, that was like the most amazing thing in the world that I could control that. And that actually was a huge motivator for me. I saw that as potential. And that is what made me kind of put my head down and learn the skills that I needed to actually grow the business. So income potential is absolutely limitless. And I hope that that explained it. Honestly, if you have any questions about it at all, please do not hesitate to drop it in the comments and we'll answer. But I'm going to bounce it on back over to Farin, I think.
Yay. I was like, wait a minute, I think I'm going again. All right, my lucky day. I wrote everything down. Okay, you can hear me. Okay. Support and mentorship. So this is good because I was talking about what is a coach, and then so we're going right into support and mentorship. So I think one of the fears, as you know, when you join in as a coach or before you do, and for me was like, how am I going to know what the heck I'm doing? Right? Like, I mean, I guess and for me, I tell you, like, I jumped and I trusted. And I was like, you know, these people aren't going to steer me wrong and they're doing it. So again, why not me? And if they can do it, I can figure it out. So let me tell you that first, if your fear is like, oh my gosh, what if I don't know what to do? So Google is like the craziest thing. And it was, and I mean, but it is like, you can literally Google anything. I mean, like anytime I'm like, I don't know how to do this, Google it. How do I, even someone, how should I talk to someone? This person, like if people are like, I'm on this diet or I'm doing this. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me? Okay. I was like, it said my connection was unstable. So, but you can Google anything for one. So this is in your hands also, like you can do this, but to just have this cushion and to feel good and this lovey-dovey feeling is when you join in as a coach, no matter who you join in with or who your coach is, you will be put into a team page. So like basically a Facebook group that has all of the resources that you need to succeed, like everything. And then it's also filled with a bunch of amazing, inspiring people. So if you have a question or you're like, I have a person, my mom wants to do this, but she's diabetic. Okay, post. My mom wants to do this, but she's diabetic. I mean, people will answer you within minutes, like in these, and I watch it, and I do it all the time. If someone has a thyroid problem or, and, whatever, and then I'll just go in there and I type it in. Hey guys, I have a girl that has the thyroid. What should I do? And we talk to each other, and we've all been through this stuff before. So you have so much support in this, within this Facebook group alone. On top of that, immediately when you sign up as a coach, you will get an email from Beachbody, and they walk you through like what to do in the first, what to do when you first sign up, what to do in the first 30 days, what to do, what to keep on doing. So, you'll be put in this Facebook group. You have Beachbody sending you stuff. You also have your own personal coach and mentor. And I can absolutely speak for everybody in this group that they will be back to you. Like within I've seen these girls work hard, and we work hard, and it's like within 24 hours, within 12 hours, you're getting a message back like, hey, I want to do this. I want to make an income. I want to send a cart to someone. How do I do this? And then like, they'll be like, here you go. This is how you do it. This is what I do. I mean, even when we all go on retreats together, like we're like talking to our coaches or people back home, like, how can we help you? So there's so much love. It is never hey, sign up, good luck, you're on your own, right? It just doesn't work like that, because the reason why we signed up is for the community and to really help, not just help you be successful with your health, but be successful with your business. And I know like Jess and I, and Melanie, we all talk about this all the time. Like one thing that I love about this business is, helping moms stay home with their kids, like helping moms like feel that sense of purpose, even if you're not a mom, like just helping women have something else to do that's not just like 9 to 5, like something that gives them meaning. So we absolutely want to help you. You're going to get everything that you need. I mean, I could go on and on about all the things like, yesterday or Monday, there's something called the National Wake Up Call. So every Monday I listen to a brand new mentorship from somebody else, like who is in the business that isn't on my team, but I get to talk to, and they're basically giving me a one-on-one training. Like here's something to do, and here's how to do it. Like the resources are absolutely there. So you would never ever join in and say like, great, now I don't know what to do. Like everything is there. You have everything at your disposal. It's just, it really just boils down to, it depends on what kind of coach you want to be. So if you're like, hey, I want to be a discount coach, I just want to be around. Awesome. We love that. We will be with you. We will hold your hand. We'll have fun. This is going to be great. You'll be invited to the team parties and all the fun stuff, everything we do at Summit and everything. It's going to be great. And if you're like a hobby coach and you're like, I want to do this, but I want to make a little on the side. I'd love to sell to my best friend. I'd love to pay for my Shakeology. Awesome, girl. We will do that with you too. We will teach you how to do it, how to make it easy. We will help put your girls in our challenge groups. We'll run them together. It's going to be great. And if you're like, you know what, I want to build an empire and I want to be that girl. I want to be on these calls. I want to be that girl, like that will happen. And we've all watched each other do it, like do just that, like this progression to like not having Instagram or Facebook to like running our own groups and being that girl. So like anything is possible in this business, but it will take work. It will take you stepping up to the plate and saying, what do I need to do? I'm going to freaking do this. Did it go off? Right when it's good. Everybody freezes. Great. All right. Next.
You were good. That was great, Farin. gosh, I get so freaking fired up when I hear Mel and Farin talk, because you guys, I didn't know these girls 6 years ago. I didn't know who they were. I would have never met them if it wasn't for this opportunity. And they're literally some of my very best friends. I talk to my teammates and my coaches every single day, and I want to talk to them. I hit the floor ready to work with them and like link arms and make some freaking ish happen with them supporting me. And I know that I can do anything with these ladies by my side. Like, so if nothing else, you guys, if nothing else, if you need a community and you need ladies who honestly want you to succeed more than they even want to succeed themselves, like, this is the place to be. I have never felt more empowered as a woman, as a wife, as a mom, more supported than before when I joined this business. Like, it is absolutely mind-blowing to me. And when we say life-changing, I mean life-changing. We're not just talking about getting a six-pack, y'all. Like, that can happen. We're not just talking about lowering your blood pressure, because that can happen. We're not just talking about helping your family get healthy and your mom get healthy and your husband get healthy. Like, we're not just talking about physical results, you guys. Your life can change. One of our basic vital behaviors that we're supposed to do every single day is personal development. Reading to develop ourselves and become a better version of ourselves. This business has made me focus on becoming the best version of myself I possibly can. And I don't know, and maybe there's a lot of them, but I don't know other opportunities that require you to do that. There is no downside. Like, let's say it's not going to happen. Let's say you never sell anything. You are still going to be loved on, a part of this family, becoming the best version of yourself, inspiring people, leveling up in so many different ways. It is absolutely incredible. But I want you guys to think about, one person kept asking me about the time thing. I don't know if I have the time. The time commitment. How often are you on social media? Every single day? 30 minutes? I'm going to say that's probably a low estimate. Let's say an hour, 2 hours. What if you converted that time on social media to inspiring people? Like, what happens? Like, what's the worst that happens, right? So you start inspiring people, you start creating an income for your family, and that's how it naturally grows, right? You just convert the things you're already doing and give it purpose, right? You're already maybe dieting. Maybe you're already working out. Maybe you're already posting on social media. If you're not posting, you're scrolling, or you're watching stories, or maybe you story about your kids here and there. Like, you give each of those things a little more weight, a little more purpose, and a platform to launch off of, and you will be surprised what can happen with the exact same time that you're working with right now. Because friends, you are on this call for a reason. You don't just get on a random video conference call by chance. Like, you have a tugging at your heart, and whether that's to help people, whether that's to become the best version of yourself, whether that's because you need a community, your family needs the financial aspect, whatever it is that's called you to this, it's real. And you need to believe it. And you need to trust that your coach invited you here because they believe in you too. And they will not lead you astray. And they will show you all the tools, and they will help you, and they will guide you. And they want you to succeed. They want you to win. And it almost sounds too good to be true, because especially when we're talking about like a large group of women, that doesn't always feel like the case, right? It doesn't always feel like people want you to win, because when you kind of start to win, what happens? Sometimes people drag you down. That does not happen in this community. We collaborate, we work together. I get nothing out of Farin succeeding. I get nothing out of Melanie succeeding, but I want them to win so freaking bad. I cheer when they, sign up a new coach or help someone lose weight. Like, it 100% affects me because we want each other to win. And I think that's so rare and so special. When you start to doubt yourself and you start to wonder, yeah, what about like me? I don't really have a message. I'm an introvert. I don't have a lot of things to say, but you guys, your story needs to be told. You have a story that people need to hear, and no one else can tell it, right? The people around you need to see you win. They don't need to see me win. They don't need to see Farin get a six-pack. They need to see you start and finish something and grow from it. Struggle and win. They need to see you do it because they already know you. They already like you and they already trust you. And so you can speak to them the way no one else can, and believe that 100%. Because I'll tell you, it never fails. I'll know someone, you know, for years, and then I sign up a new coach and they start posting about their journey, and someone that we both have known forever will sign up with them right away. Even though I've been posting, doing everything I've been doing for 6 years, right? Like, why didn't they sign up with me? It doesn't matter, right? Like, they needed to hear it from that new coach for whatever reason. And you are the same way. People need to hear it come from you. They need to see you win and see you succeed. I think that's it. Guys, I'm going to end it with this on my part. If a stay-at-home mom of 5 heathens from Augusta, Kansas can succeed in this business, there is no reason you can't too. There is no reason. You show up every single freaking day and you fail forward and you will succeed. The only way you fail, friend, the only way you fail is if you don't even try. If you never even start. That's the only way to guarantee this will never work for you, is if you just don't even try. So just fail forward, go for it, jump in, just do it. And like I said, what's the worst that happens, right? What's the worst that happens? You get an amazing support system and you feel better and more confident and energetic, and it just ripples into the rest of your life. Best decision I ever made, for sure, by far.
I agree. I second that 100%. So I get to come in here and I get to wrap things up, you guys, and share a little bit just with you as we close this out. So I hope you feel the passion between Farin, from myself, from Jess, just how much we genuinely love what we get to do every day, that our job is actually transforming other people's lives. Our job is to help people find their confidence. Our job is to be the connector, to show people another way, right? Another way to live your healthiest life. And, you know, I think so often in this society, we are surrounding ourselves with complainers, with people that are dragging us down, with negative Nancy's, with women who are catty, right? That don't really collaborate with one another, but instead they're competing, right? And you don't have to make that your reality. There actually are people out there, and I'm living proof of that you get to choose your circle of friends. You get to choose who you spend your time with. You don't have to be a part of a community that is not going to root for you. And so, yes, this business is a great way to earn an income. It is a great opportunity to live your best life, to get into the best shape of your life, to be super healthy, to make an impact. But it's so much bigger than that. I will say that, you know, even with my confidence, with my relationships, the way that my boys are watching me to create this business, the way that they see me sort of handle adversity, or the way they see me be disciplined or consistent and follow through with the things that I said I was going to do, I feel like I'm teaching them how to be good humans. Like, there are so many different aspects that have really been affected because of my decision to start a business at my kitchen table in 2011. It's just, you never know what opportunities are going to come your way or what gifts are going to be uncovered. So, you know, we're coming to the end of the call and I want to walk you through the next steps. And so the next step is you have to make a decision, and you can really sit here. You could overthink it. You could worry about failing. You could worry about being rejected. You could worry about how much it's going to cost to sign up. Like, there's all of these factors, but it comes down to, do you want to make a change? Do you want to change more than you want to stay the same? Do you want to begin to create the life that you envision for yourself, even if it means you have to take a little bit of a leap of faith, even if you have to invest in something you've never done before? We are not going to just sign you up and then say, figure it out, right? We're going to sign you up and then we're going to say, look, here are the steps that you're going to follow. We're going to enroll you into our mentorship program, and you are going to get a step-by-step process for how to actually start a business. We're going to guide you through how to launch on social media. We're going to guide you through those first conversations. And that guidance means we're going to say, watch these videos and implement. That means that we're going to have these weekly calls where we're guiding you through the process. We're helping you troubleshoot. You have access to us, our team pages, our mentorship groups, our weekly team calls. Literally, the only way that you will not succeed is if you just don't do the work, right? And so we have our next round of mentorships that are getting ready to start. I know mine is March 2nd. I think Farin and Jess are probably around the same, but I know that each one of us, and I know even for me, like I only take a very small number of people every single month because I can't help everyone, but I can help a small number of people and I can help them well. And I can walk alongside of you or I can run alongside of you, whatever pace you want to go. If you want to take it slow in this business, if you want to start with your personal transformation and then see how it goes, fine. We'll have that conversation. If you say, I want to do both, I want to work on my transformation and I kind of want to build a business, then we'll do that too. Or you may say like, look, I'm ready to go. Like, just show me the way, let's run. We'll do that. We'll customize the support to really help you reach your goals. But it's up to you to make that next step. You guys, I had to take my birthday money to enroll as a coach. My husband even said to me like, okay, you just spent this money, but don't expect to be able to buy your Shakeology again next month. And I was like, oh, hell no. I was like, I will buy it again. I will get some customers that pays for my product so I can continue to reach my own goals. And I did. I took action, right? I made it happen. And so can you. So the next step is to reach out to the person that invited you here and you're going to get it signed up. And the sign up process looks like this. We're going to send you a link to get started. We're going to ask you a series of questions. If you don't currently own Beachbody On Demand, that's going to be the base package of what we're going to offer you. It's called a challenge pack. A challenge pack is when they bundle things together. So Beachbody On Demand, Shakeology, the performance line, we can really customize this kit to meet your needs. Heck, you can kick it off with a 3-day refresh. We can add the Energize in, which is our pre-workout that I think Jess was talking about right here at the beginning, right? And so that waives your initial sign-up fee. So your $40 coach sign-up fee is waived when you get a challenge pack. If you own Beachbody On Demand, you're going to get a completion pack. So that's just for people that already have that subscription. You want that to get started. You want to sign up with the tools because we can't effectively promote something that we don't believe in. It would be like me saying, hey, Jess, I want you to go live on your social media and promote this skincare line, but you've never used it before. And you're like, well, is it going to make me break out? Is it going to make me oily? Is it going to match my skin tone? She's not going to do something that she doesn't effectively feel confident at selling. It's the same thing with making sure that you have the product to get started. So that's why we encourage you to make sure you start out with that base kit. And then it can go, you can kind of vary it. We can customize it. We'll help you pick a fitness program to start with. We'll match you up with the nutrition plan. You'll get access into our challenge group, into our team page, and we'll help you get up and running. So it's $40 coach sign-up fee is waived. You get discounted price. If you are active duty military or your spouse is, or if you are a veteran, they actually waive our monthly coach membership. So we have a membership fee. It's $16.95 a month. If you are a veteran or active duty military, that's waived. But you also, regular coaches, like we get also, everybody gets 25% off everything they purchase. So we actually have quite a bit of coaches in our organization that just sign up because they want to use the discount and they don't really have any interest in selling, but they just want to get the products cheaper. So that's just another awesome added benefit as well to signing up. So you guys, we're going to like put the ball in your court. I want you to make sure you reach out to the person that invited you here, like ASAP, get signed up, take that leap of faith. We're going to get you enrolled, do it before the spots fill up, and then you miss out, have to wait a whole nother month. Just imagine where you could be 1 year from today if you started now. Imagine what your life could look like. You guys, I earned a trip for my family in 1 year of Beachbody coaching. We were getting on a plane to go to Disney with my boys, right? In 1 year, we were able to start looking at homes. Can you imagine where you could be if you decided to just let it all go and just go for it? I promise you, we can show you the way, and we want you to be a part of our family. All right. So that's all we got for you guys. If there are any questions at all, I'm not in the group at the moment. It's not up on my screen, but I know there's a delay. So if you have any questions, whether you want to post it here in the chat thread or on Facebook, we'd be happy to answer those for you, or you can even drop them after the fact too. Any questions? Did we do such a good job that we have nailed the whole thing? Let's see. $16.95. Yep, business service fee, starter cart. You guys are never going to forget that. Let me tell you, it's going to stick with you.
And I want to point out too, with that $16.95 fee, we don't have to have any inventory. I don't know if we talked about that, but everything comes straight from Beachbody, which is incredible. I don't know. I didn't do any direct sales, but I know I had a friend whose mom did Mary Kay growing up, and they had a closet of Mary Kay stuff. Like, you are not going to have Shakeology in the trunk of your car. So just rest easy in that. Everything comes straight from Beachbody, which is so awesome, because then you don't have to deal with customer service or shipping or any of that jazz. So that's what that $16.95 per month covers. It covers all of that, which is, I would pay double or triple to not ever have to go to the post office. Right?
For real. This would not be the business for me if I had to host home parties,
No.
or if I had to keep inventory in my house. Absolutely not.
No, not even close. Because we would just eat and drink all the inventory.
Absolutely.
It would just
bad. It would totally be bad.
all right. Any questions?
Okay. All right, you guys. Well, we hope to welcome you to our team, you guys. We hope you have a great night. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.